Hi, welcome. This show is about helping you create a variation listing to sell your product on Amazon. What I want to show you is that you can use a current listing on Amazon in the category and the product type that you are interested in selling as a structure for how to create the variation listing of the product you actually want to sell. And I'm going to show you an example, and then we'll go through and set up the variation live. So for this example, I'm using an item in the grocery category, and we're going to use this Gatorade Thirst Quencher Powder 8-pack. So let's just say I want to sell a sports drink with different flavors and different quantities. So what I would do is I would click in this listing, and I have the page open already. And then you can see how it's set up. They have 3 flavors, and then they have an 80 count and a pack of 8. So let's just say we wanted to do a variation with a pack of 1 and a pack of 2. And then we're going to do multiple flavors. So what's going to help us to create this is we're going to look at how it's structured on Amazon for this listing. So up in the title, you can pull the ASIN right out of the listing. We're going to need that. And we're going to go to Seller Central. Here's my dashboard. What you're going to want to do is go to Catalog and Add Products. That will take you to this screen, which will help you set up your new listing. We're going to go to this. Eventually, I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. But what I want to first do is see the structure of this listing, how they actually set it up. So we're going to go to the Variation Wizard. In order to get to the Variation Wizard, in the Find Your Products, what you want to do is go all the way to the right where it says Create Variations and click on that. That will take you to the Variation Wizard. And what you'll want to do is click on Add to or Update an existing variation family. This is where you're going to paste that ASIN in from the example listing of the product in the category you want to sell. So look for competing products that have variations so you can see how they structured them. If you like the structure they have, you can replicate it, but you might want to see how they did it. So we're going to click Search, and I have that open. Now, what you can see is here, once I search for that, you can see the parent listing right here, and you can see all the children. You see their ASINs, and this is where you can actually see how, they were using the product identifiers. The parent or one of the childs is set up with a UPC, and then the other listings are set up with GTINs. So let me just explain that before we continue on with this. You can buy your UPCs for your product from a site called GS1, and I'll include a link in the description to it. Okay, so you can do that, and I recommend if you are going to use UPCs, you have to get them through GS1. Now, if you're going to set up this listing with the GTIN exemption, I'll put the link in the description in the comments. You can see how you can actually avoid using a UPC if you follow this process, which is known as applying for a GTIN exemption. I do have some episodes in my channel on how to do that, but just go through this process. The link will be in the description for this as well. So let's get back to this. So we have the variation theme. This is the important thing, is how was this set up? What kind of theme did they use? And they used a flavor name, size name theme, and then they put the size here and the flavor here. So you can see right here, this is how they set this up. They used this variation theme, and they use this formatting when they were typing it in. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that now. Let's go ahead and do that. Really actually start from here where I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. So you click on that and it takes you to this, and I'm typed in sport drink, and we're setting up something very similar to that listing. So let's just simplify this. Okay, and this is where you would enter your UPC. Let's just say I'm using a GTIN exemption there. Does my product have variations? Yes. Okay. And let's just look. Again, it's flavor name and size name. So I'm going to do flavor and size. Okay. There you go. So this is going to allow me to use this as a variation. I'm going to show you in just a moment how to do the variation. Okay. But we're going to just go Matt Sports you'll want an optimized title. I recommend using Helium 10 to get keywords that will completely optimize your title, but we're going to keep it simple. And I'm going to do brand Matt, manufacturer is Matt, and each unit count. So this is just the parent listing, so I'm just going to do one. Expiration, yes, it is expirable. It is food. Country of origin, United States. Okay, let's do that. Let me complete that. And unit count is 1. Unit type is count. And you can get into this and enter whatever you want to. Is it a liquid content? Yes. Is it heat sensitive? No. So you do want to fill these out. Form factor, liquid. Okay, and then the package level, orderable, yes. Okay, so we have this all set, and this is where we go to the variation. All right, so let's look at how they did it again just to refresh ourselves. So we have lemon, lime, fruit punch, and orange. Let's just say I'm going to do cherry, okay? Yeah, make sure you spell it right. Cherry, and we're going to do pack of 2. Okay, so we're going to do this. And cherry. So you can see I'm adding this. And now I'm going to do orange. Okay, and I'm going to do lemon. Lime. I like lemon lime better. And then we're going to do pack of 4. Okay, so you can already see all my variations. So Amazon said cherry, orange, lemon, lime, pack of 2, pack of 2, pack of 2. Cherry, orange, lemon, lime, pack of 4, pack of 4, pack of 4. Now, this is where the product ID type, you would need your UPCs from GS1, right? So you're going to have to get your UPCs together and assign UPCs to each of these products. Now, again, you saw on the Gatorade listing where they used a GTIN exemption. So if you apply for a GTIN exemption for your brand, you may only need one UPC or one each for the cherry, orange, and lemon lime, and then you'll use GTINs here, okay? So let's just say we did this. Now condition, I can just hit new, okay? And what I can do is I can select all these, and I can apply this new to all these, so I don't have to click on the drop down for all of them. See that? They were all populated. Quantity, I'm going to just set it at 0, apply the changes, bam. Okay, and the price. So I'm going to do, I'm going to uncheck these, and I'm going to do, let's say, $12.99 for the 2-pack. Okay, and apply the changes. And because I only had the 3 checked, they're there. And then I'm going to uncheck these and do, let's say, $19.99. Okay, and let's do that. Apply the changes. So we have all our pricing set up. And then what we need to do is go to the description. And you're going to need to add your 5 bullet points. I recommend getting all your 5 in there. So you just keep clicking add more. But just for this example, we're going to do 1. You really want to lace these with a lot of keywords and also calls to action in a sense, or emotional things like quench, I don't even know how to spell that, but quench thirst. I'm sure I'm spelling that completely wrong. Quench. Okay, and then you want to definitely do these 5 bullet points. CPSI warning is CPSIA warning is not applicable. Okay, and here it is. So once you get all this stuff filled out, you continue to get these little exclamation points. So you have to go back and complete it. So it says yes, expirable. So let me go to more details. And I'm going to say expiration date is on the package. And my shelf life, let's say, is 1 year. So we've entered all that. And now, bam, it goes back to variation. And this is where the product ID is the issue. And this is the GTIN exemption, UPC. So you either, again, need to go to GS1 and buy your UPCs and set these all up, or apply, again, through this link for your GTIN exemption on your brand, okay? And the last step after you do all that is get your images up. So get your main image and all the rest. Now, once you do all that, you are all set and you can click save and finish. And Amazon, within 15 minutes, will set up your variations and you'll be able to access that. Let's go to the Seller Central in your inventory and manage inventory. You should, at that point on that screen in your manage inventory, see all the variations you created. And then if each variation is a different flavor, so it's probably a different color, then you want to go into each variation and change the images for that specific product so that it reflects either the quantity or the colors or both, right? So that's how you set up your listing variation. Remember, you can use the variation wizard as a strategic tool to see how other listings were set up so that it can give you at least a basis for setting up your listing. Thank you for joining me, guys, today. I will cover how to choose keywords in an upcoming episode with Helium 10. There is a link for Helium 10 if you're interested in a free trial or 50% off. Check that link out. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.